And then after that, I got the guts to go when Annabelle released the same year. And my God, that was too overwhelming for me. As I just didn't realize how much people loved my work till I saw them and the way they were chanting my name and kept on calling me Abrar. And, it was just the most amazing moment in my life.
So Sandeep Reddy Vaga comes to you and he says, I have this important but relatively short part for you. This guy cannot speak. He's a psychotic as hell villain. He does all kinds of like crazy things. And yeah, that's. Do you want to play this? What's the first reaction?
First reaction was when I got a message saying, "Hi, this is Sandeep Reddy Vanga, and I would like to meet you." I'm like, "Is it for real? Is this really him or someone's pulling my leg?" So I found out, and it was Sandeep. I was like, "Wow!" I mean, I've been wanting to work with him because I like the way his characterization show the side which no one tries to show in films. Because everybody's scared to show that side, which exists, but it's just that we try to make films which are away from that, and that's what makes him so different as a director. So when he came and met me, it was like, I've said it in so many interviews, but what to do now? It's my film and I'm part of it. He showed me a photograph saying, "This picture of yours, I love this expression, so I want you for this film." And that's the first message he ever sent me, and I still have it. And so he started explaining the story to me. When he explained to me, it was more about two brothers who love each other, but they have to do what they are doing because one is trying to avenge his grandfather, one is trying to save his father. So it's that kind of a relationship, and I have imagined it to be. I have this song which I'm going to play while both of you all fight in the climax. And after saying all that, he just says, "And you don't speak." I'm like, "What do you mean? I don't speak?" So I'm like, "Dude." But that made it even more exciting for me because me as an actor, since OTT has really helped me showcase what I'm capable of, I've been looking for different characters which are out of my comfort zone because that's only when you can actually push your capabilities and you'll surprise yourself as a performer, as an actor. So I'm like, that's amazing. So that's how it started. And I'll tell you, that film went on forever. They were shooting, and I kept wondering, when are they going to call me? Have they changed their mind? They're thinking of someone else, because that's what you feel, because that was the biggest film for me at that moment. But I would speak to Sandeep. He said, "No, sir, no, sir. You know how Sandeep is. No, no, we're finishing shooting." Then when I finally reached the set, it was like I was sitting on location and being a part of a Nolan film, in the sense that Ranbir and him had spent so many months together that they were discussing things, and I was like watching a Nolan film, seeing them not understanding what's happening. But it was just an amazing experience. It's just whatever moments you've enjoyed in that, like in the fight sequence, were like, at that moment, suddenly he comes and says, when I kick him and I sit up and I put my hand like this, he says, "I want you to do that." The way he's thinking the character. So I did that, and it looked really cool. Then suddenly when we're fighting, there was no moment where I fall on top of him and I light a cigarette. While doing it, he suddenly came up with that. And if it wasn't Ranbir, I'm being very honest, because I've been in this industry for so many years, no other actor would have let it happen. But because Ranbir is such a confident actor and he's so good at his craft, and he's my favorite actor, and he didn't feel the insecurity because he knew he was doing it because the movie needs it.
Yeah.
So that moment became an iconic moment. So it was just amazing. I mean, being part of that film, learning sign language and all that, and I mean, it was a great experience.
Playing with all that blood.
Yeah, I mean, it is a man trying to save his family, and his brothers died, and so he goes loony. I mean, yes, he has a mental issue because as a child, he saw that image of his granddad getting burnt, and he's in a trauma which is made him the way he is. So when I played the character, I never thought of myself as a villain. I just thought of myself who's been through so much, and he would do anything to save his family. And because of that, his moral values have kind of changed. So he does what he does, and he doesn't think of them as wrong or right.